The Last Jedi is singular, and it's talking about Luke.
I told you so, 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 I told you so.
In case you're wondering what that's all about, well, a couple months ago, I totally called it. The Last Jedi is singular, and it's referring to Luke. So if you want to watch me totally nail it, there should be a link somewhere on the screen. I'm only good at predicting Star Wars spoilers. I'm actually not any good at YouTube technology. Anyway, we got a new Last Jedi trailer, and if you haven't had enough with the 20 other breakdowns I'm sure you've already watched, here is my super hot take on it. So let's be unorthodox and pick it up from the end, because I think the line at the end of the trailer really kind of bookends what it's all about. It's time for the Jedi to end. Obviously, this line caused a veritable shitstorm of fan rage online.
End the Jedi? But you can't do that, that's not Star Wars! You can't make Luke evil! You can't stop the Jedi! This is the trailer version of clickbait!
And if you're in that camp, just like, chill, dudes. Like, take a deep breath, breathe, breathe. Like I said in my last video, I do believe that Luke is trying to end the Jedi. That's not because he's given up on the Force or because he's turned evil or anything. It's because he's seen that with the Jedi, the same pattern keeps repeating itself over and over again. The Jedi Orders have always created this almost religious dogma that makes their Jedi Knights repress any of their emotions, and that includes things obviously like love and friendship. And that repression is why it's always inevitable that the Jedi will fail. Eventually, all repressed emotions have to boil over. And the best case scenario is you get a character like Ahsoka who just leaves the Jedi Order, but then the worst case scenario is that you get characters like Darth Vader or Kylo Ren who literally slaughter their comrades. So Luke doesn't want to destroy all the good things that Jedi do, you know, keeping peace. To be honest, I'm not sure what else the Jedi really do. But anyway, he still wants them to be able to do their thing. He just wants to change the way the Jedi go about doing their thing. And we get a big reference to this in Rey's line from the start of the trailer. She's meditating and looking into the Force, and she says she can feel the light side, the dark side, and the balance. That place in the middle where the Force can be both light and dark, where it can be both meditative and emotional, is the middle ground that Luke is looking for. The Star Wars universe overall has been heading in that direction for a long time now. We've gotten grey Jedi characters like Ahsoka, and then creatures like the Bendu who go around saying, "I am the one in the middle." And it's totally not a coincidence that Luke is wearing grey robes at the end of The Force Awakens, in the same way that he's got a secret light side to his dark colored robes at the end of Return of the Jedi. And of course we also get a shot of the old Jedi books. And what's important about those is that the only lines we have confirmed from the Jedi Bible, the Book of the Wills, is a line referencing the grey side of the Force. It says, "First comes the day, then comes the night. After the darkness shines through the light. The difference, they say, is only made right by the resolving of grey through refined Jedi sight." Like, they pretty much just told us the whole theme of the new trilogy right there. Balance will be brought by the grey, and that's exactly what Luke is trying to achieve. And to do that, the Jedi as we know them have to end. So calm down. They'll still be around, but just different. In other news, Captain Phasma looks pretty likely to attack the Rebel base, with Poe Dameron losing another one of his ships in the process. There's actually going to be a space battle this time, so it looks like the Star Wars will happen in the stars. This is probably a flashback to the time Kylo Ren burned down the new Jedi Order, and this looks a lot like a rehash of the Hoth Walker scene from Empire Strikes Back. But the Mad Max visuals are so frickin' awesome, I don't think I care. It's pretty much CGI visual porn. And voila! Trailer has been broken down. You can now go back to your Excel spreadsheet, Dave. If there is a Dave watching who's like an accountant or something, I hope I really freaked him out just now. I told you so. 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 I told you so.